who's like the perfect wrestler. And I feel like Macho Man would be a guy that could possibly get a perfect score. Awesome worker. I'd give him a 10 on working. Promos, I'd give him a 10 easily. I mean, I'd give him 11 if that was possible. And then charisma, star power, look, I give him a 10. He might be a 30. He might be the perfect wrestler if you look at Macho Man.
I would agree with that because the guys who are the best or the most authentic are the guys who are themselves and marketable and people really want to see. They're not playing a part. And Randy, the great thing about him is he was never playing a part. He was always Randy Macho Man Savage. You didn't have to figure out who he was. He just, that was natural. That was him. And you either loved him or, depending on who he was wrestling, you could be a baby face or a heel.
Did you ever work Macho? I know obviously you guys were in the same territory in WWF at the same time, but
I was in a 6-man tag match in St. Louis, Missouri for Larry Matazik after Sam Munchnick retired, and then Harley and those guys, Larry split from them. And I went to St. Louis from Memphis, and it was Buddy Landell, Eddie Mansfield, and Randy Savage against myself, and I believe Tiger Conway Jr. and Chavo Guerrero Sr. And that was the only time. And Randy did the job. And
wow.
Randy was the, I guess, IWF, or what was his dad's promotion?
ICW?
ICW world champion at that time. And he brought the belt to St. Louis. And he did the job, I think, for Chavo or somebody. That's the only time I wrestled him, yeah.
Wow, damn. And he has like no problem doing jobs. I remember Smoky Mountain, he dropped to Bruiser Bedlam. WCW, they're like, oh, what do you want to do with DDP? And he's like, oh, he's going over. It's like, whoa, like, wow, he has no problems jobbing to guys.
Well, I think at that time in his career, he probably didn't because he understood it was his time to give back. And I think, and I knew Randy a little bit in WWE and was always he was always that way. And if you've ever met him, you understand. He could be really calm, but in that uncalm, unsettling way that you knew it wouldn't take much to kick the gasoline on the fire and it would be out of control. And they just don't make them like that anymore, unfortunately. So, yeah, he's definitely in the top 5. But where is our Jimi Hendrix? Where's our Jim Morrisons? And for those that don't know, look them up. Because to me, those guys still had that iconic perception. And you saw them, and they look like somebody. Even if you didn't know what it was, they look like something. They look like somebody. Savage, man, wore his gimmick everywhere. The fringes and everything. Baseball, if he was doing something, he wore his gimmick everywhere when he was a Macho Man. And that takes a lot of energy and a lot of dedication. So, and plus he was great at everything he did. He looked the part, was the part. There was no mistaking. He was Macho Man Randy Savage.
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you enjoyed it and click the subscribe button to not miss any of our latest shoot interviews, match videos, or news updates. Follow us on Twitter at the Hannibal TV for instant updates.